We got a few little side things going on here. What is all this? Just some dudes up to no good, and every one of them has their own mark. Oof. Crit off of a power attack. Man, it is slow to do the block with this. There we go. Really just giving it to him with these power attacks. That feels good. Chaining power attacks together with the big two-hand weapon. Ah. Alright. I want to get like a really proper mace one of these days. I wish I actually had a field of view. I thought at one time I saw something about a field of view slider that I could modify. I don't think I can do that in game though or something. Because we're currently locked down to kind of a small field of view. It's like maybe 70 or something like that. It's a little bit rough having 0 peripheral vision. Yeah, medium lockpick. A medic cap. Asperfin. And that's it. That was not really worth it. I think I got a bit of experience for killing the dudes though. That like still counted as the encounter, and I think I leveled from it even. Yeah, parkour I leveled up a little bit. So we can get enemy jump now, which I think I'd like to grab. Because that allows me to more easily get away at night, because typically you get the runners running at you, and being able to just kind of vertically juke them would be pretty nice. And then that eventually turns into bash, which looks just ridiculous. Big fan of that. And that puts me still level 2. One more level and I think I get rank 3. We're getting somewhere with it. Ah, this is one of these. Okay, that's why there's so many dudes around. Boom. Let me put on proper bandages now. Decoy! Good old firecrackers. The classic. Whoops.
Hey, Herman. Where's Sophie? Hey, why were you on the mission? Friends could have used you. Okay. I guess that means I should wait here.
Ugh, disgusting motion blur and film grain. Ugh. Oh, this is disgusting. Why would you do this? Ugh. Okay, well, that's fine.
Mia?
Aiden, what's the matter with you?
Mia, where are you? Mia? Oh no! 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 No!
Aiden, this is clearly a dream, like...
Jack and fucking Joe will pay for what they did. I had a bad feeling about it from the start. I had a feeling Carl's plan sucked, and yet I let him lead.
didn't you send Herman on the mission? They wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast.
Him? He's strong, but as helpless as a child.
He's one damn big child.
You don't understand. Herman's almost deaf. He used to be my mother's bodyguard. Has been around us as long as I can remember. And after she died, he stayed close to us. One time, the lights in my shelter went out. The infected broke through a window. Herman blocked the path and tossed a grenade into a nearby infected. He survived the explosion, but lost his hearing. In a face-to-face battle, he's nearly unbeatable. But if he's caught from behind, he's as vulnerable as a child. A killer combination, especially for him. That's why I prefer to keep an eye on him. Sometimes I wonder if he's watching over me, or I'm watching over him.
Aiden will remember that for when we end up killing him later on. Though it kind of does not make sense because I'm sure I can throw grenades right next to me and my hearing's fine. So you should have maybe gone for a better story than that. Something that would actually properly exist in this universe for this enigma of a man who sometimes has one end and other times two. You could have just gone with just like, was born that way.
Alright, so what's the plan now?
From now on, I'm following my gut. Last time something like this happens on my watch.
If you'd hurried back there, maybe some of our guys would have made it. I thought a pilgrim like you was supposed to run like a fucking gazelle.
Barney, shut up!
What? If he'd have made it in time to help, we'd be having a party, not a wake. In case you change your mind.
He can be a real pain in the ass, but we'll do something good for the city one day.
Birdie, to your health.
If you manage to take out those bandits,
Jack Cock and Joe Cunt.
you think killing Messieurs Cock and Cunt will change something?
Death usually changes a lot in a person's life. Carl was wrong. We should have gone after them right away. But right or wrong, we have to help him. He's one of us. We'll rescue him and retrieve the crystals from Jack and Joe. Besides, I won't let them get away with killing my people. Ralph, Susie, Logan, Birdie, they deserve revenge. And Jack and Joe sentenced them to death. So they'll die. Your radio.
Yeah, it picks up static sometimes.
Go see Alberto. He can fix stuff like that on the spot.
Thanks.
Aitor here. Leave, but make sure no one sees you. You two make a pretty pair, Aiden. I'm on the roof nearby. We have to talk.
Now.
It's about saving your life.
I'll tear them up.
Okay, so
I swear.
the game only sometimes remembers that flashlights make noise? No. That walkie-talkies make noise. And that it's a little bit suspicious for it just to be going off randomly.
To our crew.
Yeah, to Birdie or whatever. I really don't give a shit. The hell is going on over here? Is this like the world's coolest hiding spot or what? Ugh, that don't look right. Jesus. All right. Just a whole load of garbage coming up from that. Don't seem right.
I've heard everything. Let's talk.
What do you want?
I don't like what's going on here, Aiden. First, Jack and Joe's bandits killed Carl's people. Now Sophie's getting ready to retaliate. You're not a part of that, are you?
But you said you wanted me to get close to them.
I'm gonna search Sophie's camp. That's why I came to warn you. Rumors have started. You found the Lazarus for me. They may suspect you of being a PK spy.
That doesn't seem like it. They seem happy to take whatever help is offered.
So they say. But those people hate us, Aiden, along with anyone who works with us. So if they do suspect, especially someone like Sophie...
I can handle them.
Lucas thought so too, and look how he ended up. Be a pity if I found you in a ditch somewhere, with a piece of your hide cut out.
Yeah, but Lucas had the stupid unarmed weapons. He had like spiked cestus or something. I got like hammers and bats and axes and molotovs, and I can take them.
You came here just to warn me?
You helped me with the Lazarus, and I take care of my allies.
Sophie's just fighting for water, that's all. I don't think she suspects anything.
You think so? She hates the peacekeepers. She blames us for not helping the Bazaar, and for her mother's death. So when we start questioning her people, you better be careful.
Thanks for the warning.
You gain any intel for our investigation?
Sophie's also wondering who killed Lucas.
What else would she say? They know if we can prove they killed Lucas, it'll be a bloodbath. Find out from Sophie when she's planning the attack. Keep me informed where you are. Be careful.
Don't trust the people of the Bazaar. They're more dangerous than they seem.
Don't worry about it. I got this. Yeah, I was hoping the shopkeep was still here.
It's time for
It looks like Sophie's not here. I better look for her.
Must be
Dad, it's still early.
just this one thing.
Sophie.
Oh, the songs I'm gonna write about you.
Yeah, have you seen Sophie? I'm looking for her.
Ah, it's our brave fucking pilgrim. Been looking for you. Drink up. Cheers.
Don't drink that.
My throat's sore. Don't want you to catch anything.
I'm unfucking touchable. The nastiest plagues can kiss my fucking ass.
Hey, did you get your radio checked by that dumbass Alberto? That kook can't ever finish a sentence he starts. Must have a brain made of Swiss cheese.
He's right over there.
Show some respect, Humphrey. Alberto's a genius with weapons and armor. What's your big skill? Farting into a harmonica and calling it music? Hey, you mangy pricks! Say your prayers. Barney's coming, and he's gonna kick your derrieres.
Scott will
I'll
understand.
rip out your
Right, so he doesn't
brains.
know.
Then you're
I'm looking for Sophie. Where'd she go?
Said she had important business to attend to. But you can wait here with us. If you came to find out if I have a boyfriend, I don't. Which doesn't mean you have the slightest chance with me. Because you don't.
If you think I was interested in whether you have a boyfriend, I wasn't. Which doesn't mean if you change your mind about my chances, I'll change my mind too.
Fine. What brings you?
You take care of Barney today? That guy is like a neon sign that reads Big Trouble.
Right.
murderers get.
This could be a very long night.
Herman, it's better for the world when you're quiet.
Say your prayers. Barney's coming, and
Finished
he's
looking?
gonna kick your derrieres.
Seen enough?
Please tell me where she is.
Hey, have you seen Sophie?
Sophie? Yes, she went. She said,
She went that way.
exactly.
Thanks.
Wait! There's more. One more thing. Something's wrong with. Not working with the. It's broken. That. Oh.
Dad's asking if there's something wrong with your radio.
Oh, it hisses sometimes, but as long as it works, no point messing with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Call me Aiden.
Vincenzo. Aiden, how do you become a pilgrim? Does that mean you're a murderer?
Vincenzo, why? What do you? Why would you?
Dad, I'm asking because I'm curious. Will you tell me, Aiden?
And maybe we can talk more about this another time. And thanks for offering to help with my radio.
Get fucked, all of you. Do not
Finish
care.
looking?
Peacekeepers, let's go.
Seen enough?
Oh. Hi. You're back.
I'm here.
How's your radio? Working now?
Sometimes it works. Sometimes no. Roll the dice.
Susie, Logan, I swear I'll tear them apart and eat the pieces! Bertie! Ralph! To your health! I love you.
What now?
Do you remember the beginning of the fall, Aiden?
Vaguely.
I remember it as if it were yesterday. We'd been defending the church against infected for some time. My mother was in charge. She was losing dozens of people every day. She was keeping everyone alive while I was keeping an eye on Bernie. She begged the peacekeepers for help, but they ignored her. Eventually, she was injured. It was dawn. They led me to her, to the roof of the sacristy. She saw me and made me promise to look after my brother. She said it as if she was lending me a car and asking me to have it returned intact. After that, she appointed Carl as her successor, with me at his side. You'll grow up to be a far better leader than Carl, she said. But while the world is burning, people won't listen to someone so young.
She was wrong.
I've been thinking like that all my life. But not anymore. Now I understand my mother. You have to be ruthless to be a leader. I wasn't ready then. I am now.
I think I know what you're talking about. And I know what loss is like.
Talking about someone in particular?
My stories aren't important right now.
I understand. I don't tell mine, you won't tell yours. Okay?
It's not like that.
It isn't?
Mine's an old story. It still has more questions without answers.
Is that why you became a pilgrim? To find those answers? Because you sure don't look like a criminal. At least not to me.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't know me.
Sophie, we have to talk.
Time to act. The quicker we do this, the less prepared Jack and Joe will be.
Aiden. And we started on the wrong foot. A sip of courage.
Should you be drinking this much before the mission, Barney?
Me? I got the toughest liver in Villador. Worry more about yourself, Pilgrim.
Where's Sophie?
There, on the rooftop. I'm watching you, Pilgrim.
Weren't we just talking to Sophie? Who were we just talking to? I'm all confused names-wise. 100%. Right, yeah, okay, we don't have to report back to Dude or anything, we just moving on.
Apparently the peacekeepers are watching us. I'll let them see what happens to Jack and Joe, and that we can do it to them too.
Well, you said it was time to act.
We're acting. I sent 3 scouts towards the camp. Carl and the crystals must be somewhere inside the building.
Did you know I have crystals? Like, several. If there aren't 50 crystals inside this building, I'm gonna be very disappointed, because I can do the trade with my crystals. Bandit camp, binoculars, identify entry points, camp leader, potential environmental opportunities. Yeah, this whole this whole spiel of like binoculars and plan out your trip so you can strategize or just go in and shoot them in the face. Yes, no, I did this with Far Cry, thank you.
Not many guards. Most are probably asleep. There are a few entrances to the camp. The front one, suicide. It's got the most guards. You go in first, we'll move in from the other side. And then we'll catch them in a pincer movement. If anything goes wrong, we retreat to our base.
Where?
The Tango Motel.
The Tango Motel. I don't know where that is. I hope Aiden knows where that is. So still no reporting back to what's his butt? I thought you wanted to know when we were doing this. Stealth, hiding spots, crouch and traverse. Environment to distract enemies, coins, bottles, and bricks. Sneak behind and F them. Yeah, unless you're playing on probably ridiculous hard mode, I don't think I have to do that.
Our safe house.
Who? Sophie?
You have my men there. Find Carl. Save him and get our crystals. Fast.
I'll do what I can.
Restricted area. Some dude's yelling.
I got something for you, you piece of shit.
Oh, here he is.
You hearing what I'm hearing?
You want to try again?
There. Who might that be? Take some of this.
Whoa. What? Okay. Apparently they don't always spark. I think I crit the container and it just straight up exploded right away. Damn. I don't think they're investigating that coin. I think they're busy investigating presumably the explosion from before. Oh. Like, okay. I don't know who's friend and foe anymore. I can't pick that up and throw it anymore. Phew. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I crit the container and blew it up immediately. Warrior. Oh, my bad. I feel like we should have uniforms or something. Teamwork. Well done, friend. Yeah, high five, buddy. There's a lot of loot everywhere. I'm coming back. I think my warrior dude charged up in here by himself and died. I heard a little bit of struggle and yelling a moment ago. I probably could have saved his life. Why are you so close to me?
I got something for you, jackass.
That it? Okay. So here's your tower thing. That do much to him. I'm not sure it did a whole lot. Kind of want to drop down on this guy. Can I? No. No, I cannot. Almost. I almost did it. Yeah. I saw a big dude, so I thought, I'll go for it. Must be one of the lieutenants or so. I win.
Try this, asshole!
Do you only do power attacks?
Look alive! Get you now, jackass! You like me now, asshole?
Probably.
Dodge this, motherfucker!
Oh, unique bracers. Still just tier 2. But hey, after I claim the tower, all loot inside will disappear. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. So, when they sound their whatever alarm, it doesn't really do much. I think people in a very local area get alerted to it, but it doesn't like spawn more or anything. I was under the impression more dudes would be showing up, just like kind of spawning in from whatever. So I really didn't want them to do that, but like if you're out on the street and there's bandits there doing bandit things and one of them starts sounding their own alarm, just let them do it because there's probably no other bandits around. And then this like fortification itself, being detected doesn't really pull the entire place, really just, again, the sort of local area. Bit of a missed opportunity there by actually having a severe dire consequence to being detected, thereby encouraging stealth. Oh well though, it's fine. I didn't really try to stealth it, so didn't really get to see a whole lot of how it goes if you try to stealth and get detected, but I'm assuming it would have been not quite as bad as me just going in loud and what I fought, which is just like 3-4 people at once, which is how the street goes. Maybe later on, the encampments are really deadly and stuff. This one being just a tutorial one. We'll see. Kind of like Far Cry, I'll see about giving it a decent chance stealth-wise. And see if I like the stealth at all whatsoever. It seems to be the really flat type stealth without very much feedback on what's going on. You just really slowly move around going from cover to cover and it's not really engaging or anything. Yeah, stealth's not really for me. So I think I got generally most of the stuff. There's been a couple loot rooms in here. I want to give this place to the peacekeepers, though. Man. Imagine how blue it'd be. Oh, and a tier 1 quarterback jersey. Oh. Thanks. Regeneration booster. I didn't quite level. I did get gross. And gross. And the bracers. Kind of also gross. It's only 3 gear armor down from 4. Plus 6% damage with one-hand weapons, though I guess I'll go for that. since I have been gravitating a little more toward the one-hand stuff. Bit of trade, 1,500 in valuables. Not a whole lot. Some weights that I'll buy. I did buy some weights already from one of the vendors. I think I've got 5 or 6 weights now.
Pleasure trading with you.
And free coral.
Pilgrim, where's everyone else?
They were attacked. Where are the crystals?
Over there. Radio Sophie, fast.
Sophie? I have Carl. He's okay. What about you guys? Sophie? Sophie? Are you there?
You have to help the maiden.
Where should I go?
Tango Motel. Sophie's hideout is there. Run. Fast.
Hold on, there's loot on the shelf.
No time to waste.
Oh, I can't loot that. Alright. Okay. Good luck to you then, I guess.
I'll pray for you.
Thank you.
Sometimes I wonder what we did wrong. Surely God is punishing us for something.
Taking joy and gleefully hanging people, for one. Just a thought. Maybe start there. Jesus. Wasn't expecting quite so much distance.
Inhibitor container detected.
Inhibitor container? Where? Looks like maybe inside Tango Motel. Which, let me also, while I have a minute, let me look through weapons, because this anti-camera is starting to fall apart on me. Let me just take off all of these, in fact, and we'll start over with some of the more damaging things. Like the crude machete doesn't have any mod slots used yet. Scrapper's hammer, I think, is long gone. Scrapper great axe, kind of fun. And that's kind of about it. I don't really have a whole lot in the way of proper weapons that can be used. And we'll give you a little bit of fling. Nice. And we'll probably put fling on the shaft too, just to see if it extra blasts them away. Gotta hope so. Your container though, just to confirm. Oh, I know this motel. I was already here. I know exactly where this is. It is inside. I couldn't get there though. It was like right behind the wall. I was here looking around, browsing the area when I got the safe house. I really need to just not do my own thing, because I keep bumping into the quests this way.
I heard some noises coming from Jack and Joe's little village.
That's not all, Harran. Sophie and Barney's hideout was attacked. It could be peacekeepers.
Fuck. Remember what you're here for, Aiden. We were supposed to get into the central loop and not get involved in local conflicts. Don't get involved in this. Go back to the metro. We will share what we have with Aitor, and maybe he will let us pass.
You're right. I'll head to the metro station.
I'm sorry, was there a choice there?
I'll be in touch.
Yeah, now. Get fucked, Sophie. You bastard. I would like your inhibitor container though, but I guess we get that later on. At some point.
Payback time. No, that ain't good. That's not gonna be good.
Yeah! He survived, unfortunately. And that dude's running away. Almost. Yeah, he got away. That's fine. I don't want to get too far away and fail the encounter here. You know how the game is. Glad I finally got to blow somebody up with those, though. Man, the fuses on them is so long. A neck gator and a bag of rice. Wow. I think I'm ready just to, like, move on to the next zone. This whole zone is just bad loot. All of it. That's kind of why I started focusing on the main storyline stuff, is because the loot that I've been getting is just terrible. Just a lot of, like, tier 1 stuff and just, ugh. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoops. Why the oh, I guess there's some oil or something on the ground. My bad. Sorry, everybody. Peacekeeper fronts, I'm here to help. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very good. Well, Aiden, please. Good smashing, sir. I'm very jealous of the hammer.
Is it time to knock out? We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Excuse me, sir. I would like a hammer like that does like AoE slams too. Okay, good stuff. So, metro station though. We're here. Can I shop first? Ah, move.
You can't do better.
Because new weapons would be quite nice. Also, 160 more bucks. A unique scythe. Just the 2 slots though, even though it's unique. I'll take the bolted mace. And then scrap stuff wise. Ooh, hello. Tank shoes. Oh. Resources wise, I think nothing that I really want. Headgear wise, I don't really think so. Consumables wise is really hit or miss because this quality that they've got is usually pretty bad. Though he does have a military medkit, but I'm not spending 400 bucks for it. And we can sell most of this. And accessories, there is a mine that we can get, a toughness booster. I'll buy the mine. And then spark for the shaft as well, because I got that kind of money. Reinforcement, I don't think I care too much about, though I can see the appeal of perhaps upgrading that to be like minus 60% durability cost per hit, so weapons last twice as long. But the thing that makes the weapon really cool is the mods, and you're kind of wasting a mod slot by doing this. And it's also a grip mod slot, so it's only for the really high durability stuff anyway. Not too hot about that, actually. I think I got enough to upgrade this again. I do. Only just. So next up, it does up 15 more damage, and then 5 more fire damage per second with the 4-meter radius. That's a big upgrade. That's a very big upgrade. Thank you. It's always kind of fun. It's something that I really liked. Totally different game, but EDF 6. When you get weapons in that, they have like star ratings, and the individual stats have a star rating. It's a little bit random what star rating stuff you got, and it's always interesting getting something that upgraded in a way that you didn't really anticipate it upgrading. Like maybe the mines get up to a good 8-meter explosion radius, so it, you know, takes out really a decent group of them. I wouldn't know. So it's kind of exciting, like, you know, spending the resources to upgrade it and seeing what it becomes. I like that more than just, you know, spending points and putting it specifically into one area myself and deciding that I want it to be big AoE. While that also does work, I like this a little bit more because I don't feel like I'm potentially wasting trophies to upgrade the stuff. If it upgrades in a way that I didn't expect, I wouldn't really consider that to be wasted because it still did upgrade in a nice, decent way. It's still usable, you know. I like it. Right, meeting Ator. Everybody talking all at once.
Which is not.
Peace.
You're here. Good.
I didn't go to the motel. You were right. There was something fishy about it.
Looks like you were getting close to the truth. Either they killed Lucas, or they know who did. We'll force them to talk.
How will you do that?
By taking control of the water tower.
Jack and Joe took off somewhere. Only stragglers left in the tower at best. This is the only source of water in the area. And whoever controls the water controls old Villador.
So you'll take it by force?
I could. With the bandits gone, the Bazaar will station guards at the tower. At the first sight of the PK, there'll be an immediate clash of forces. Well, I don't want to give them an excuse for war. However, if someone took over the tower quietly, it would be a fait accompli.
So you want me to sneak in there?
Yes, and disarm the charges left by Jack and Joe. Take out whoever's left up there. But be careful. The tower's the tallest structure in the area. The only way up was cut off.
I can try. Seems like the only option right now.
All right. Go for it. If you pull it off, we'll gain massive leverage for the Bazaar to tell us who the killer was.
So you say sneak. My general problem with stealth in games nowadays is a lot of, like, there's not much depth to it. If there's, like, cameras and stuff that I can hack into to disable them, just certain areas that I can do, like, some subterfuge to it, you know? Something. A little more depth to it at all. Rather than just sneakily hiding in just, like, clouds of smoke that render me absolutely invisible and waiting for people to walk by so that I can spring out and get them. It's a bit flat to me. I hope there's not a whole lot of forced stealth in this. It seems like there's not a whole lot of forced anything in it, which is quite nice. Even like the spoopy night zone things, you don't have to do them at night. It's just strongly recommended you do because there's a lot of stuff there. But you can still do it at day if you want. And with these bandit outpost things, you don't have to stealth it. You really should, because there's a lot of bandits there. But you don't gotta. So I feel like there's not actually going to be a whole lot of forced stealth. But that's my general thing with stealth, and it seems like this doesn't really do a whole lot different as far as that goes. It's just, you know, hide in the tall grass, throw distractions to get a dude to turn around and kill him. Very formulaic, very repetitive, not very involved.
It looks like the bandits fled the water tower. It's unoccupied. Ada wants to take control of the water and force the Bazaar folk to talk.
Small murdering this guy.
Lucas's murder. He's not such an idiot after all. But watch out for Joe, Aiden. The guy's a clown and he's dangerous. I doubt he'd just run off like that.
It's like pinching the walkie-talkie, you know, in my shoulder, cradling it in my neck, you know, like you would do with the phone back in the day when people still used phones that way. Choking the dude out. Just getting shit done over here. No, it seems empty. Oh, man. No, but yeah, I don't think the stealth in this has a whole lot of depth. I'll give it a shot, though, I suppose, a little bit, but... Where did these come from? What unlocked these? Because they're kind of everywhere nowadays, and I don't know what I did to really trigger them existing. There's also this stuff, which I don't know what to make of this. These are also everywhere, but I don't know what they are. Hi, Sarah. Again. Bandit escaped.
It's taller than I thought.